Genshin Impact is a game which has a lot of things that people love, but it also has a lot of things that people hate, like the wish system is too unforgiving, primogems are too hard to collect, characters are too weak, characters are too strong, the adventure rank rewards are terrible, there's no endgame content, there's not enough resin to play the game, farming is too boring, this character is broken, the game is too easy. Most of these problems have existed since the beginning of the game, but one problem has reared its head more recently, with the release of Inazuma, or should I say, Inazuman characters, and as the game releases more regions, this problem has the potential to become one of the biggest pitfalls for Hoyoverse. And the biggest issue about this is, they already have the solution hidden in the game. They just don't know it. The problem that I'm talking about is Ascension. You see, to level up a character past a certain point, you need to gather material. Usually material related to that character, which can only be found in the region which they are from. There are two main types of material which cause this problem: boss material and local specialties. Without the ability to ascend a character, that character becomes useless as you increase your world level and the enemies become more powerful. But why don't you just go to these different regions and farm these materials then? Because the game doesn't let you, dear viewer, as that will ruin the all-important story that you are never allowed to deviate from. Meaning, until you get to the point in the story where you can actually go to Inazuma, you cannot properly use your Inazuman characters. And as Sumeru and future regions are added, this problem will get worse and worse, as nothing stops a new player from getting any of these new characters, as every player gets the same character banner. So several years down the line, when we have half the regions of the game unlocked, a new player may start Genshin and get a Snezhnine character and unexpectedly have entered a contract in which they must trade over the next 200 hours of their life and any future job prospects. In return, are stuck using the start of 4 characters until they unlock the ability to sell their kidneys to be able to grind for the characters they want to play Ascension materials, before realising they then have to sell their soul to farm for that character's artifacts, and then find out the character is just fundamentally broken anyway. Why I am talking about the Ascension problem over all the other problems I listed earlier is because Hoyoverse don't actually have to do much to fix the issue. As for stuff like character balance, Hoyoverse clearly just don't have the money or the employees to fix them. So I'll throw them a bone. As you explore the world of Teyvat, quite early on you discover this, like a purple zit in the sky, so you run over to pop it, before finding yourself in the closest thing the game has to endgame content. Sometime later, you discover a second zit in Inazuma, and excited at the prospect of finally more endgame content, you rush over to it to discover this portal sends you to an arena fight of one of the bosses, in which you are not allowed to leave the arena. So my proposed solution is, why not just do this for all the bosses? Shove a portal in Mondstadt in which when you teleport, you are sent to a hub world of sorts, leading to a bunch of other portals, each allocating to a different boss who you can pick and choose based on the materials you need to farm. Each boss will have an invisible wall protecting it, like this one, so you can't just wander off afterwards and ruin the story Hoyoverse will make you experience in the order they want you to experience it in. The answer to the second problem of gathering local specialties is solved through NPCs. However, I will admit this then adds the problem that you then have to talk to the NPCs. Some NPCs spend their time recreating the economy as they literally don't have any lives. They do this by selling you items. Some of these vendors sell local specialties, so here is my proposed solution to get local specialties from one region to another. That is it.